AITA for not babysitting my ex's children? I share a 12-year-old son with my ex. We broke up amicably when he was 3 months old. We got along fine just after. We were both young and never really worked together, and I have zero animosity toward her for the end of our relationship. We co-parented our son well over most of the last 12 years, but for 3/4 years now we've had some issues. Following our breakup, my ex has had 5 other children by 5 different men, and to the best of my knowledge, not one of the men is involved in the life of their child. My ex is raising her other 5 kids alone without help, and as of 2 years ago she lives in a different city and I have custody of our son, with her getting monthly visitation and more time in the summer. I used to see my ex's kids occasionally, and I'd try to be kind to them. But the more kids she had, the more she would ask for me to help with them, and I put a boundary down because I did not want to encourage her to keep having more children and to rely on me for financial or childcare assistance. It started with her wanting money for her kids' birthdays or a medical appointment and turned into requests for me to take kids overnight or for me to babysit for her. She was made homeless 2 years ago after her former landlord sold the house she was renting and the new owner did not intend to continue renting it out. She left it too late to make other plans, and when she was made homeless I was awarded temporary custody of our son, which turned to full custody once she moved to a different city. Now my ex is asking me to babysit her kids during the day now that school's out, and I told her no. My reasons are as follows. It's a 3-hour drive from her to me, and I don't believe she's going to make that drive to and from here every day to pick up the kids, which means I would end up with her kids overnight. She also expects this for free, which is another reason. And finally, she is pregnant again, so doing this now only adds to the concern about her leaning on me to be a father to the kids she had with other men. When I said no, we had a fight over this, and she told me to think of it as showing my son how to be a kind and caring person and giving her kids the chance to see him more than they do. She told me I need to man up and help her as the father of her first kid. And she laid a huge guilt trip on me, which I think has made me question my no now. AITA?